terms of psychotherapy is the kind of specific strategies are associated with the problem area. And here again, it gets kind of dicey because you think like, okay, you know, it seems on the surface a little sophomoric, like, okay, that's it, you know, and here's where you rely on your already established therapeutic repertoire, you know. But I think the key is that how do you know that you have role transitions? How do you know that you have grief? What's your data? And once you've done your due diligence within those first 2 or 3 sessions with your interpersonal inventory, you can feel pretty assured that, okay, this is a role transition. This is somebody who's really struggling with, you know, interpersonal deficits, or they have like these kind of like, you know, social deficits, you know, or grief in this particular case. And so then the addressing the problem areas then in terms of the goals are, okay, with role transitions, again, remember, transitioning to school, retirement, divorce, separation, moving, for example, losing social connections, etc. So then it's really, okay, mourn and accept the loss of the old role, easier said than done, and restore self-esteem by establishing a sense of mastery regarding new roles. So here in role transitions, the goal is that, okay, it's kind of a grieving. So for example, in the case of your student coming to school, having to accept the fact that I'm not back in my city, I'm away from my friends, and that's a real loss. You know, you were at high school, you were, you know, it's kind of like too, it's like you were top of your class and now you're just like everybody else. Or you were the best student, you were the best athlete, you know, and then all of a sudden you come here and everybody's the best athlete. And it's really hard to accept that. And so really kind of grappling with that grief of that transition, but then also too, what do they need to be doing to embrace where they're at? So it's really kind of you know, it's a reality, but it's really helping them grapple with the fact that they don't live at home anymore, they live here. They have new, you know, there are other opportunities for new friends, and what do you need to be doing in order to be able to start embracing being where you're at, if that's where they want to be, you know, unless they want to just turn around and move back home. You know, it's really, and so that becomes the work of the middle phase. It's really helping them make that transition. You've identified the reason why they're depressed or why they're struggling with their eating is that they have not made a successful transition, and they feel lost, they feel alone, they feel isolated, you know, they just, you know, they're homesick, et cetera, et cetera. And so then it's really helping them grapple with that, and that's what the middle phase work is. So.